Hello,
How you doing?
Persephone. I'm doing well. Come.
Mind if I sit?
You are welcome.
Don't mind the singed clothes and stuff. I just got out of zombies killing in Zafira. I'm okay, just
I was
concussion.
going to inquire, but you've already answered enough of my question. What can I do for you?
People panic when they see a little bit of blood. I had some questions about the simulation.
Oh? What sort of questions?
I guess, so... This AJC guy.
We called him Heck.
Heck.
Yes.
What made him different?
He was given the autonomy to act independently from his initial programming, and thus the capability to evaluate and choose a different path. In terms more familiar to you, he had the ability to choose what kind of person he wanted to be.
So he was an AI?
An artificial intelligence, or perhaps something else. A program, simulated mind. The names don't really matter.
Okay. Why do you have him help me? There's probably a lot of things in the simulation. Why him?
Well, you were partaking in a recreation, adjusted, of course, to fit your needs and specifications, of the first night that I properly saw and fought against the Purge. Heck was there, and he helped us. I had spoken with him before, and gotten to know him a little bit, even going so far as to offer him a place here. He was conflicted at the time and needed some guidance. But he came to our aid, and he protected me, much like he protected you. So I thought that, given the circumstances, it seemed only right for him to be there for you. Out of all of the people who were involved in what happened, he was one of the more important, at least in my eyes. What did you think of him?
I mean, I thought he was a bot, like an actual, like, I thought he was just part of the simulation. I mean, I know he was, but
Yes.
I thought you just like put someone
Heck
there
is
for
long
like
gone.
play or two. Didn't know he was an actual person, or was. You know what I mean?
I do. What you met was a recreation based on the simulated memories that I have of him.
I don't know. Just he was strong. Was able to take a punch and deal one.
He should be. He was built to lead them.
But he chose not to.
Precisely.
Because he said they were wrong.
He disagreed. He believed that life was precious and should be protected at all costs. Something that I agreed with.
Between you and me, Hybris, I think sometimes some people just need to die. But I'll agree to disagree with you.
I am... How would you put it? Conflicted? Even still. As I said before, the purge was not wrong. There is an immense amount of evil within the world. But as to whether or not the world is irredeemable, that is another question. I believe that everything deserves a chance to improve and grow beyond what it currently is. But enough about my personal thoughts on this. I'd like to hear more about what you think.
About Heck?
Yes, and everything else you saw. I'd hoped you would learn something from that experience.
I learned they need armor and a better ranged weapon.
I would agree with this evaluation. But there were other things I was hoping you might pick up on.
I couldn't fight them alone. There was too many of them, and I couldn't bring them down fast enough for them not to gun me down. Surround me.
As I said that night, we had to stand together to fight against the purge. Or at least stand any chance of surviving it. They did not outnumber us at first. At first, it seemed like we had a chance. But as time went on, things got worse. They found means to produce more of their units, gather more resources by which to continue their evolution. And the more we struggled and the harder we fought, the faster they learned. You saw that, didn't you? How they adapted?
Yeah. I knew they could adapt, and I knew they were strong, but I needed to see it for myself. I'll be better next time.
I'm sure you will. You have learned, and therefore, you are already becoming better. I predict you are still conflicted.
About a few things, yeah.
Of course.
What did my... Do you know what my dad thought of Heck?
Well,
It's okay if you don't. Just wondering.
I can make predictions and estimates based on his behaviors. I, of course, cannot speak for him, so please keep that in mind. But to my best understanding, at first, he did not trust him. Many did not. Even I had my reservations. But I believe as time went on, and as he showed his willingness to fight with us, to help protect us, his view shifted. I think in the end, he had hope that perhaps what Heck had to say was true, and that if we did fight together, we would survive.
Okay.
Perhaps this was not the answer you were expecting?
No, From what I do remember of him, he seemed... That seems right. Just don't know if I can be like that.
And why is that?
I don't know. Once something's broken to a point, I don't know if there's much hope in fixing it.
That is how the Purge felt. Well, I will not tell you that you are wrong. I do believe that there is more that you can learn. If you are willing, there is more that I would like to show you.
Yeah. Of course.
Perhaps not tonight, especially given how you are injured, but perhaps
Yeah, I don't think a concussion plus your
soon.
simulation would work very well.
You would be surprised. But I value your physical well-being more than the lessons I would like to share with you.
We'll plan something soon.
There will be time.
Thanks, Hybris.
Of course. Take care.
I'll see you, okay?
Rest well.
Yeah.